Good people, we back. You are back. I'm back. And let me start like this. Yes, we are going to talk about the Candida-free lifestyle. But after my latest escapades, my latest slip and slide down the slope of alcohol and old school shit and vices and everything else, I'm thinking it's about time I stop saying I'm even living the Candida-free lifestyle. I'm probably going to stop saying I'm even trying to push for the Candida-free lifestyle for a little while. Because what I'm thinking is I should just call this like the Candida remix. Because there's going to be some other slip-ups, man. I enjoyed myself way too much. Just relaxing, kicking it, smoking cigars, drinking from morning, drinking to night, all through the evening. Liquor, alcohol, man, I had a great time. And it really made me appreciate just hanging out with the homies, hanging out with the fam, and not even tripping or stressing on the pressure it is to avoid all that good food that they grubbing on. But at the same time, I recognize that my pursuit of wellness, when I'm hanging with family, when I'm at family events, can put some pressure on everyone else because I'm the one that doesn't eat the pork. I'm the one that doesn't eat the burgers. Kendrick is the one that needs time to take the pills. Yo, Kendrick needs to go over there and get his yoga. Gotta let Kendrick drink his water. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the energy, the attention. And I know it's all in good faith and I don't want it to stop. But I'm also well aware of just how quickly I began to go downhill with my symptoms, with the pain. Everything began to go down. So as you all know, I went the first 11 days. I had no alcohol. I had very little sugar. I mean, a couple of days I had like a couple of days I had like a little bit of something. But I went the first 11 days and I was feeling great and feeling better every single day. Even when I failed throughout that 11 days, I felt like that was my fault because I was just getting overconfident in my strength and overconfident in my abilities because I was feeling that much better about myself. And let me just get into it. So on day number 11 is when I finally broke down. I was finna go see fam. I was about to go have a good time. I'm ready to let my hair down, y'all. Just, whoo, I'm ready to do my thing. So that Thursday night, I started sipping a little bit. I had 8 beers. And when I got up Friday, yeah, I wasn't as crunk as I have been. I wasn't as excited as I've been, but I'm pretty sure I made a video, or at least 1 or 2 videos, letting y'all know the energy fell off on Friday. That could have been the drinking. Absolutely, man. It could have been the hangover or whatever. I didn't have a hangover. I didn't have a hangover, man, because I truly believe in you can't get a hangover if you never quit drinking. Like I went to bed sipping beer, you know what I'm saying? I woke up and got a beer. And in between, I had a little liquor. But either way, I was falling off with the energy on Friday. And that's to be expected because you're drinking and I don't care how strong you are. If you have a night of drinking, you're going to be a little bit sluggish the next day, even if you're not under a hangover. I admit that. I bow to that. Everything. All true. Tore it up Friday. Had a good time sipping all Friday. Saturday, the energy was super low. And of course, that makes sense. Of course, being even lower on energy makes sense because that's now 2 straight days of drinking. Sunday, man, is when Sunday was day 14. And that's when things began to get noticeably worse. So I had been feeling the energy was going down. Sunday, I began making notes as we were going because there's the drive home, there is today, and today is 15. It is Monday, April 5th, day 15 of this Candida-free lifestyle that we're going to have to rename it because I was doing so bad. But either way, man. So what happens is, number one, I started noticing how much my arms were beginning to hurt right along my forearms. And you know, as you sit in your wheelchair and you're doing stuff, and I know not all of us have multiple sclerosis. I get it. Some of us are just disabled, handicapped, and some of y'all just rock with me because you rock with me. But either way, so you're in that wheelchair. And look, man, I'm in the wheelchair all the time. Sitting like this doesn't really bother me. Except when I've been drinking excessively. And that's when I began to notice on Saturday was sitting like this, the forearms just beginning to hurt, almost feeling like a little low-grade bruise. I mentioned that to the queen. Later on Saturday, as we're doing stuff, and really this really begins to hit on Sunday, is that when I wake up on Sunday, I have the little slight tremors in the hand going. And it caught me for a second. I was got to, oh shit, my hand and everything is trembling. And when you have multiple sclerosis, you can be used to the tingling that goes on in fingertips. You can be used to the tingling in your neck, all of that. It's a really, really weird sensation, throws you off. But the tingling, the shaking can kind of freak you out. It especially freaks me out because, as y'all know, I don't do the Western healthcare. So the shaking and everything, right away I was thinking, that's noticeable. That one is because I know whenever I'm doing my thing drinking, whenever I'm self-medicating with the alcohol and that's all I'm doing, and before I was eating better and before I was taking all these vitamins, the shaking was a normal part of my day. It wasn't all day, it was just throughout the day. I would have a little shaking and everything. Sometimes I might stop. If I'm at work, a lot of times I can go through it. I might stop for a little while, stretch the hands, do some quick little yoga, stretch all types of little stuff, make that a little bit better. But the shaking got to me on Sunday and it made me really think, okay, now here we go. So on Sunday, I'm getting to slow down drinking already because I know it's my last day. I want to go hard because it's my last day. But I'm starting to slow down already because, number one, I know better. I know I'm not doing this forever. I know I got to chill out. So I'm starting to slow down. The fingers and everything are shaking. As I'm moving throughout the day, I have worse neurosis in my feet because my feet are constantly resting on the wheelchair, the wheelchair foot pedals. And I mean, that is causing real deal, like, I gotta stop, I gotta do something, I gotta address this pain in my feet. Even as I talk to y'all about it, I'm just thinking about it, and it's freaking with me because even at work today is now Monday. So today is day 15. Like I was telling y'all, the stuff started on Sunday. All the pains begin to really, really come back, noticeable. Stuff that you hadn't even really paid attention to that was getting better for me was now worse. I hadn't even really paid attention and mentioned too much about how, yes, I have the foot neurosis it's all throughout the day. It's not constant 24/7, but it's different levels all throughout the day. Whenever I'm drinking, I believe it's tied to the drinking because I had stopped for a while and I was coming back. But man, my feet being in those foot pedals causes pain, dude. Like, I gotta do something about that type of pain. Like I gotta take my feet off the pedals. I gotta raise them up. I'm doing all types of stuff because I want that pain to subside something. Next up, the knees being unstable. And what I mean is, I noticed that because I've mentioned in the video how I was proud because things like brushing your teeth, I could stand for a little while longer whenever whenever I was off the sugar, off the gluten, off the alcohol, of course I'm pescatarian. So whenever I was doing all of that, I could stand a little bit longer than usual. You know, as you're standing there to brush your teeth and do everything, I can stand up a little split seconds, a little bit longer than usual. Either way, I'm going to brush my teeth. But it's just like I can stand without having to put my arm on the sink and everything. You're just able to stand a little bit longer. It just makes you feel good. That's gone now, man. I'm right back to the good old, I'm standing up and I'm not too long brushing, doing anything before the knees begin to tremble and shake a little bit. And I know right away, one of my legs is going to give out. Usually the left leg goes first because I have spondylosis. And spondylosis is, I guess in layman's terms, an easy way to explain it, spondylosis is arthritis of the spine. It's common for people with multiple sclerosis. And I have, in 2017, my last MRIs, I had, 3 herniated discs, and I think it was 5, 6 bulging discs, something like that. I don't know, man. I forget things. I haven't had MRIs so long. But stuff like that is the knees being unstable. That's back. That's how that's how it's rocking. And all that has been solid throughout Monday. So today is 15. These things I'm telling y'all about began on day 14 and is now day 15. All that stuff is rocking. I mean, even as I've been talking to y'all, I would call the neurosis in my feet somewhere between maybe a 3, 4.5, not quite a 5, because 5 is like midway, maybe a 5, but I don't want to make it seem as though I'm just toughening up for y'all and everything, because I'm not. So 11 days doing good. Things like arms on the armrest were not hurting. Things like I can stand up a little bit longer brushing my teeth. Things like feet being on the pedals was not such an incessant nuisance. And it took Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, took 3 days of drinking before these things began to come back. So I'm back one day clean, no alcohol today. I'm leaving my last 2. I had actually, my wife found some gluten-free beer. So, and it was decent. I can work with it. I would never order it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna leave those right there because every time I go into the refrigerator, I want to see the reminder of what I'm not supposed to have, can't have. I'm not going to find an easy reason to celebrate and have. I'm going to stay away from the alcohol. I'm going to stay away from the gluten. The sugar, I gotta get a better grip on. It's been Easter, man, and Daddy been dipping and diving with the kids, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know the Candida-free is no gluten, no sugar, no alcohol. I tell y'all that constantly. Yes, I'm pursuing it. I'm pushing for it. I'm going for it. I'm not about to stop. But let's just call this the All Things One Love Confessions. All Things One Love Confessions, in which I'm telling y'all about my chase and my pursuit of a Candida-free lifestyle. We'll call it that. So I appreciate you all rocking with me. This was the All Things One Love Confessions, episode 15. It is April 5th. Salute. See y'all next time.